Everybody, welcome back to All Things Jazzy. So I am about to roll out these cookie balls. They are 3 ounces each. I already chilled the cookie dough for 24 hours, you guys. That gives it the most flavor, I promise you. And no, I didn't freeze it. I just put it in the refrigerator once I put it all together. Now you can roll your balls out and then put it in a container and let it cool that way in the refrigerator, but I chose to just do it this way. Okay, so now to the topic at hand, how I say it that baking is actually saving my life, you guys. It brings me so much peace because I went through so much abuse to the fact that I did not know I was being abused, literally abused. And this is the kind of abuse that also has bruises, but the bruises are different. Like they literally show up mentally and they show up physically. They show up in the ways that you start to treat yourself, the way that you over apologize, the way that you actually start to question yourself all the time. Those are things that I was actually doing. And the abuse that I underwent was a bunch of name calling, not just name calling, it was the belittling, the adding other people to the mix, making me feel like I was supposed to do things that I wasn't doing, making me feel like, oh, you don't help me enough or you don't do anything for me when I was doing absolutely everything, when I was the one that had this person back. When I was the one that was there for the person, but they will always say, oh, you're not doing nothing. You don't do nothing for me. You don't help me. So this would put me in survival mode. This would make me think that I had to do things for this person, make me think that I was the one that had to pull out my card all the time. And when I tell you that this wasn't a mistake, this was very intentional. It wasn't sarcasm. It wasn't just how he talked or the way that he moved. This was planned. And this was very intentional. And then when it couldn't happen anymore, it's when it actually got worse. I was cut by words. I was belittled. I was put in places for him to remind me of where he thought I stood. And I just didn't listen. I didn't see it. And when I did listen, he would manipulate me to make it seem like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It's just that my childhood, I seen my daddy do this to my mama, just blaming so many other things at an age of over 30 years old. And you guys, when something happens repeatedly, which is why I am so strong on speaking good things into your life, you become it. You start to carry it, and then you start to replay these things over and over in your head, and it starts to really drain you because you're measuring yourself against something that someone that is supposed to love you, protect you, carry you, care for you is telling you. They're saying and telling you all of these bad things. So that's what verbal and the mental abuse does. Like it bruises your sense of self, your sense of self-worth. It bruises your confidence. It takes that confidence away to where your thoughts are just completely bruised. I went from wearing heels to wearing flats because I didn't feel comfortable in heels anymore. And also because I was so broken, so beat down, so tired all the time, and I was pretending I was happy. And it wasn't because I was weak. It was all because I was just verbally beat down. Mentally, emotionally, I was beat down, and I still had kids to care for. And this is something that I talk about in She Didn't Break. And I don't talk about it to relive it. I talk about it because it is honesty, because pretending that this wasn't harmful, that this didn't hurt me, that this still don't hurt me, is only delaying my healing and was delaying the healing process that I was going through. So when I started to heal out loud, I started to see that I wasn't overreacting like he said I was. I was just responding to repeated disrespect and intentional harm. So rolling these cookies, it gives my hands something steady to do. It eases my mind in a way that has been needed for a very long time. And this quiet that I get, that I start to notice how harsh my inner voice had become because of the abuse that I have went through. This voice started from the way that I was spoken to. So healing has been meaning learning how to separate my own truth from the damage that was done to me. It means that recognizing the words that was meant to harm me doesn't define who I am. So She Didn't Break isn't about being unscathed. It's about surviving something that was meant to break you and still choosing to rebuild and become something better. So no, I did not break. I didn't break, but I did carry, and I do carry bruises that no one can see. And healing those has taken time, it's taken time, and it has to have intentions and honesty. So if you have experienced verbal or mental abuse or even physical, I want you to hear this clearly. What happened to you was real. The impact was real. And the healing doesn't require that you minimize yourself to endure. Go ahead and heal. Take the time for yourself and do what needs to be done.